Hey, good morning. It's Wednesday, July 12th, and we're going to solve the New York Times crossword puzzle. Today's puzzle is constructed by Brooke Husick, whose name we've seen a bunch. Brian Thomas, I don't think we've seen him before, but I couldn't say for sure. Yeah, halfway through the week. It's been a good one. We had a really good country band at the venue last night, 49 Winchester. Not a big country guy, but these guys rocked. So check them out if you're into that kind of thing. I guess they just had a big song on Yellowstone and they're kind of blowing up. And then tonight we've got the Philadelphia Orchestra coming back, and it really kills me that they're not called the Philly Philharmonic. Like I would just really appreciate that sense of whimsy from the classical crowd, but that's not so much their thing, whimsy. Anyways, hope you are having a good week, and let's solve a crossword puzzle. Yes, we're ready to start solving. About 85 to 90% of Muslims globally, first of seven. So, right off the bat, it looks like we're going to have a theme here. And I mean, Muslim is it like a Shias? Um, Not sure. Shrug, like, huh? Is it a huh? Conjectures lack. Hmm. Oh, whoops. Where was I? Oh, wait. It's probably onus. Conjectures lack. How did I just skip a clue there? Like, what even is that? Conjectures lack. Reddit Q&A session is Ask Me Anything, or AMA. Jacqueline Dupree, I'm not sure what sort of instrument she plays. The stick, though, so a 15 across player, a stick. So that's probably going to be a bow, right? And so I'm thinking this is a cello or a viola. Let's see. This is wrong because that's flan. So I'm off to just a terrible start here. But we got cello. Scottish cattle breed. It's not like a corgi, is it? Do they do cattle? They're probably too short to run fast, right? Like a border collie is what I think of for cattle, but I don't know. Hollywood's Ricardo or Paulo. Ricardo or Paulo. Go here and there. Like could be flit or roam or rove or dart or I don't know, a lot of things. Spiky fruits with a noxious odor. A spiky fruit. Hmm. What do we got here? Oodles. This is like lots or tons. Weight would be heft. I'm gonna go ahead and help myself out in this corner a little bit. Scary roller coaster twists. This is Idris Elba. So, did that help me at all? Spiky fruits with a noxious odor. What kind of fruit is that? School in Troy, New York. I think. hmm, I feel like this is like RPI, like Rensselaer Polytechnical Institute. Oh, well, this is definitely RuPaul. Could this be a P? Yeah, mortar and pestle. Pestle. Um, RPI, Rensselaer Polytechnical Institute. Weird that I know that. I kind of grew up sort of near there ish. Not really. Um, I don't know. Place for garage sale receipts. Like a shoebox. French for you are beautiful. Hmm. Like Kelbone. I mean, this has to be a Q, right? Kelbone. Eh, request kibble, say. Like bags, pants, like uh, request kibble. End result is the upshot. Rocky Mountain National Park site is an elk. Really beautiful place. I do actually now live sort of near there. On a backpacking trip in Rocky Mountain National Park a few years ago, and yeah, there's elk there. That's for sure. About 10 to 15% of Muslims globally, So that's the same as one across, which I didn't know. Flutter as eyelashes, bat your eyelashes. And this is wrong, isn't it? Pa. This is tubas. Tubas or pa boomers. Yippee for us. Fourth of seven. English suffix equivalent to Spanish's ando and yendo. So that's a gerund, right? I think. Um, and I think it's just ing. Our gerund. Word in a traditional New Year's Eve song is auld lang syne. Bother and bother, like nag. People for whom two states are named. I mean, I'm thinking it's a Native American tribe, but I don't know. Goal of a bedtime story is sleep. Digital confrontations, like text wars or something. Something betting field, 2000s pop star with the hits Unwritten and Pocket Full of Sunshine. I have no idea. I don't. Unwritten though, like I know that one. That's was the theme song from Laguna Beach, and I'm man enough to admit I know that television program. But I have no idea who wrote it or sang it. This, that, or whichever would be any looked up to, like esteemed. Oh, esteemed, no, admired. Come, come home, come to me, come. That's pretty broad. Robin Hood's merry men. So there was like Little John. Can't say I remember many of them though. Oh, Friar. Is it Friar Tuck? I hope that's right because that just popped into my head, and like that could be from a completely different story. But government program heads informally come from behind. Come from behind, like catch up. Heaven knows where for short. Brings home earns. Symbols of wisdom are owls. Very wise. For the consequences, like pay. One with horns. I mean, kind of a long first pass, 7 minutes, and we got a bunch filled in. There's a bunch of unusual fill here, which I like. But I have no idea what's going on with this first of seven, whatever theme. Place to unplug. Could be like a USB or something, or archaeologist find a bone or a dig site. Archaeologists find a pot. Could be a pot. Holiday quaff is nog. Give sustenance. Give sustenance. In that case, if so, and so what is this? This is a Sunni Muslim. Place to unplug. It's like a spa. And conjecture lacks proof. Archaeologists find must be an urn. And this is Angus beef and nourish. There we go. A warm-blooded sort. Like is shoebox wrong? Is it just mammal? And then this would be meh, right? Subculture is emo. Drills and vacuums are hand held. And this is Montalban. And I've heard of Ricardo Montalban. I have never heard of Paolo Montalban. This feels fairly dated. Scary roller coaster twists are Ricochet. Oh, it's a carom, right? Baseball. Carom. This is durians and this is cub. Durians? Durians? I'm going to hold off on that because I'm not totally sure that's an I. Go here and there, Rome. Winning blackjack combo is ace 10. Oh, cash box, not shoe box. Kind of fancy. What kind of fancy, what do you call it? Garage sales are you going to? Helixes, so that's going to work. Some December lawn decorations are, what is this? Two-a bell. This will be sleighs. I. Snow globe scene. Snow globe scene. Oh, that's going to be like wintry. And this will be meows. Oops. Meows. Trying to get kibble. So Buckeye is a Ohio and someone from Ohio, like the Ohio State Buckeyes. And so this is Shia, and major ordeals are sagas. Big Little Lies, Nicole Kidman. She's excellent. I watched the first season of that. I think there was a second season, but I didn't catch it. Yippee for us. We did it. Good for you. Load of information all at once is a data dump. This is Dakota. So it was a Native American tribe, Dakota. Control T would open a new tab. And nope, I'm innocent, and are denials. Subject of the 2008 documentary The Black Candle. What is this? Digital confrontations. Thumb wars. Digital. So I was thinking text wars, but digital, like with your digits. Subject of the Black Candle. Is it like Kwanzaa? Deflect as an insult or sword is parry. Thrust and parry. Natasha Bedingfield? Is that Lunar New Year? Okay. Natasha. Okay. Natural hair shows an afro. Tie is a draw. Structure historically found in a river is a mill. Frosts. Ice like ices, like a cake. Surveillance is done by the CIA. Word with fine or folk. Art. Fine art, folk art. Modern vaccine base is RNA. Application info. Might be like social security number. Yeah, this will be ZARS. So this will be Kwanzaa. What is this? Come on in. Is it just an A, Kwanzaa? We did it. Oh, I have a 17-day streak. Good for me. I've been more diligent about doing the puzzle lately, I guess. We're going to admire it. So Satan is the one with horns. So what? Like, this is the first. So Sunni, Montalban, to a bell. We did it. Thumb Wars, Friar Tuck, and Satan. Huh. How are those connected? There's no title for this. I don't get it. I don't get how they're connected. I mean, they're all gettable without making the connections, but that's not as fun. Yeah. Hmm. Anyways, let's take a look. See here. See what we liked. Sunni meh heft conjectures lack its proof. I like that one. I don't know why. Just kind of works for me. Jacqueline Dupre, I feel like I've heard that name, but if you gave me a million guesses, I wouldn't have been like, she's a cellist. So a little bit tough. The way that this is clued, though, um, I immediately knew this was bow, and with one crosser, I could figure out that that was cello. So I think that's a really good construction. I think that's really a smart way to construct that. And it makes this. It means that you don't have to say Yo-Yo Ma's instrument, which would be a gimme. You can fill us in with this other cellist that we might not be familiar with. I like it. Angus beef, delicious. Sorry, Paolo Montalban. I'm sure you were great too, but Ricardo is my guy, I guess. Rome durian. I mean, I'm not sure I've ever eaten a durian. I feel like it's something you would find in Asia. Probably not at the city market in Vail, Colorado. So, um, yeah, but it's probably delicious. RPI, cash box. I'm still going shoebox here. To a bell. Thank you. Request kibble, upshot, elk. Love that place. I mean, all the national parks are so good. Like they all deserve to be seen and experienced. Um, Shia, bat your eyelashes. We did it. Gerunding, Auld Lang Syne, Nag, Dakota. Dakota, I just want to say there are 4 states that I have not visited in America, and North Dakota is one of them. And I kind of feel like it's the one that I'm going to have the hardest time visiting. I don't know. Never been to Alaska, never been to Louisiana, and I've never been to, oh God, there's another one. A fourth place. But North Dakota is probably the place that, Louisiana, I'll go to New Orleans. Alaska, I'll go to a national park. God, what is the other state I haven't been to? Thumb Wars, Natasha Bedingfield. Like now that I'm saying that name out loud, it kind of rings a bell. I would have had a really hard time pulling that though. Um, um, and it was I don't know if she wrote that song unwritten, but it's pretty deep. The lyrics. It's like today's where your book begins. The rest is still unwritten, or something very uplifting song about how your future is still in your hands. So kudos to her. I admired her for that. Come on in, Friar Tuck. So I'm glad this was correct, and it wasn't like, "Hey, you idiot, that was a character in Winnie the Pooh," and I'm like, God, I'm a moron. So I'm glad Friar Tuck is part of ye old merry men. Government czars probably need fewer of those. The government is not doing great. Come from behind, rally, MIA, earns, owls. I was thinking about this after I filled it in. Like, why are owls wise? Like, because they're up at night and they turn their heads around. Um, like, do they do anything particularly wise? Is there any thing that about them that is exudes wisdom? I don't know. Suffer the consequences, pay. One with horns is Satan. Um, eh. Unplug at a spa, earn, nog, nourish. If so, a warm-blooded mammal. This would have been easier if I didn't have shoebox in my way crossing there, but we got there. Emo, handheld, helixes. And I was thinking about this one too. Like, I feel like the plural of helix is helices, isn't it? Like, doesn't the X turn into a C? Or am I just making stuff up? Did I just dig myself a hole for no reason? Um, I don't know. I used to own a pair of skis called the Double Helix, and they had a cool like helix pattern that when you put the skis together, they looked like it. So there you go. Idris Elba, great guy. The Wire, I mean, like, really, really a good role. Stringer Bell, I mean, one of the best roles probably like in the last 20 years for any actor. I didn't like him as much on The Office though. I thought that was a little bit forced. Flan, delicious. Tres leches cake, also delicious. Tons of flavor. Ricochet is a carom. This really takes me back to when I used to watch a lot of baseball. I mean, I grew up in Boston, and we watched all the Red Sox games and heard the word carom a lot. And now that I don't watch a lot of baseball, I rarely hear the word carom. Rubber ducky in a tub. Ace 10. I love blackjack. Big blackjack guy. RuPaul's Drag Race. I have some friends who like get together and watch RuPaul's Drag Race religiously, and they're huge fans. RuPaul's quite a character, and really changed a lot of stuff in that whole culture. Really brought it to the forefront, and yeah, good for her. Mortar and pestle, sleighs, tubas, like papa. I guess that's just the sound it makes. Whatever. You don't play a tuba with a bow, though. I know that. Ohioan, Ohio State Buckeye. Wintry snow globe scene. My folks back in Massachusetts, we've got dozens of snow globes collected, and they're everywhere around the house, and many of them are wintry. Nicole Kidman, what a legend. I'm just going to take the opportunity to mention one of my favorite movies, Days of Thunder, which Nicole Kidman is in with Tom Cruise. Also got Robert Duvall and Randy Quaid and John C. Reilly. Really just an awesome movie. It's the sort of like less acclaimed stepbrother of Top Gun. But for me, Days of Thunder is where it's at. The new Top Gun is a banger, but it's been partial to Days of Thunder in that pair of movies. So go Nicole Kidman. Data dump, tab, denials, Kwanzaa. I know very little about Kwanzaa. I have not seen that documentary. I'm not sure what Kwanzaa specifically celebrates. I'm pretty sure it's around the same time as Christmas and Hanukkah, December-ish. But I suppose what I'm getting to is I should probably watch that documentary and learn more than I know. Thrust and parry, I like that one. Okay. And these always are, it's like, that could be, okay, or, I see, or like, I don't know. It's just too broad. And Lunar New Year is Tet, so there's that. An afro is a natural hairstyle. Is an afro always natural? Are there any unnatural afros where you like put product in your hair to make it an afro? I don't know. Tie is a draw. Mill. Ices. CIA. Fine art, folk art. RNA. SSN. Finish with a bunch of letters there. CIA. RNA. SSN. Not a huge fan of that. But overall, I thought that was a pretty good puzzle. I'm surprised for how long the first pass took me. I mean, I was 7 minutes just on the acrosses, and then we still wrapped in under 13. So seemed like this was going to be kind of a longish solve, but we did it. Good for us. Anyways, we solved a Wednesday puzzle, and that is great because it means we can move on with our day and feel good about having crossed that off the list. As always, please click the like button. Please subscribe to my channel. Please tune in next time for another live solve of the New York Times crossword. Thanks. See you soon.